The strongest memory is the fact that loads of pigeons used to roost in the Wigan half, because I think it was in that second half where we spent so much time defending our own line that we couldn't get into their half. So the amount of time, that the pressure that they were putting on us meant that pigeons were coming off the roof and they were roosting on the field. And also Matty Crowther's try when I got taken out by Bell, who was on the wing at the time.
Obviously, ultrasounding at end of game, that was definitely a good moment. But I think coming out into the tunnel, coming outside at Wigan players, who were all superstars, we were just, we were there just to make numbers up, I think. But everything altered. But I think coming out in tunnel and obviously ultrasounding at end of game, knowing that we'd won game, that, you know, it's something what I'll never forget. And my kids were there as well. They were young, but they still can remember some of it.
The favourite memory is the final whistle, to tell you the truth, when players were forward rolls, cartwheels, and there was just an absolute explosion of ecstasy and enjoyment. And to see the players as they were out on the field celebrating, it was fantastic, and that really does take some beating.
Oh, look, just the camaraderie, the belief, what John Keir did to us and instilled in us was something very special. He did that from the quarter-finals. He sat us down and said, who do you want, where do you want them, and things like that, into the semi-final. And then he just instilled that belief that we could win the game. So that's a massive memory for me. And you know, the second one is probably the night before the final, and we had some meetings, forwards and backs, and luckily enough I was in them both, and they were pretty emotional. You know, the hairs on the back of your neck, what the players wanted to achieve was something special.
I think the memory that always stands out is before the game. I think we were that confident of winning the game that we had a chant of 98. Some of the lads will tell you that, and I can remember Johnny Lawless and Tubby and stuff really shouting that out. That's the most vivid memory.
Yeah, I think as most people would say, it makes you feel very old, because 25 years it's gone just like that, it's gone really fast. But I suppose these are the times why we play the sport. We'll always have a connection, and I think when you see the team that have come here tonight, it shows that we're all come back, and that's something that nobody can ever take away from you.
I'm looking forward to meeting people who I ain't seen for a long time. Players, I've not seen some players I've not seen for 10 years. We had a reunion in Headingley a few years ago. Some players didn't turn up, but I'm hoping nearly, you know, at least half the team. I know someone's gone away to Australia, and Australian players have gone home and that. But if majority of players who played in that game is here.
It feels like I blinked my eye, to tell you the truth. It's past you wouldn't believe it's a quarter of a century ago, and. You know, you keep in touch with people like Tubby and Beans, you know, and Keith. You see them round about the circuit, but there's other lads who have come in, like Dale Lawton. I've just had 10 minutes with Dale, and that's Dale Lawton. He's still the same Dale Lawton as he was 25 years ago. So it's just absolutely marvellous to see them, and we know when we meet that we share a special bond, and you know, we know we went through something very special. But I'm still a little jealous of the players, because I think what they went through, it's great to be a coach of a cup-winning team, but I'll tell you what, it must be even better to be a player within a cup-winning team.
Is it that long? Oh, it feels like there's some broken bodies in there, you know. You don't get a chance to see these people a lot, and you know, the memories, and that's why we play the game. That's why we play sport, is to make memories, and the memories of what we achieved and how we achieved it. Yeah, there's Matty Crowther still looking as young as he was then, Rocky Turner and all them. It's just the stories, you know, just the things that you reminisce about. But the memories is certainly something that at the famous day will stick forever.
It's unbelievable. You know, we've had a couple of these over the years, but this is like, obviously the longer it gets, the older we get, the more the memories are fonder. So yeah, it's unbelievable experience, to be honest.